Hey folks, it's Bill from Squidnation and Addie. So yesterday I guess we created a little bit of a monster, or Addie did, by making that Flippy Floppy with the slugger, with the slammers and chuggers in them. And we got some requests overnight, and we're gonna make one on camera so you can see how we make it. That way you can order it from us or you can make it yourself. So Addie, first of all, say hi.
Hi.
How long is the string?
118 inches.
Alright, so that's 300 pound, 1.8 LP line. It's 118 inches, and we use our Squidnation loop protector, which is this hose stuff. It's really good stuff. Show us your loop there. Alright, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to show you what we did with the standard Flippy Floppy with the cable. And we took a black, this was a customer request overnight, we took a black slammer and put it on a green Flippy. So it kind of looks like that. And now she's going to string it through, and she's going to show you how to string it through, and the dimension, or the separation crimp measurements and all that good stuff. So where do you start, Addie?
You just thread the squid through the line.
All right. Sometimes it's hard to get the line through the squid. How do you make sure you get it through real easily?
I'll take these tweezers and kind of stick it in there and make sure you get the tweezers through the hole in the weight to straighten it out. And it usually goes through pretty easily.
All right. Cool.
And then you take a crimp and you line the top of this crimp up with the ruler, and you put a crimp at 18 inches.
So your first crimp is at 18. And then what'd you just do?
Take an extra piece of line and put it in the other side of the crimp. So that it stays in the same place. And you crimp it.
Alright.
And you just cut that piece off. And slide that up to make sure that the crimp's like not going to go past the weight or anything. Alright,
so now you are at the 18-inch mark from the bottom of the crimp, loop crimp.
Top of the crimp.
Top of the loop crimp. Alright, now what are you doing?
You just take this and you thread it through like you did with the squid. And you just kind of shove that into the bottom of the squid. And pull the crimp back up, make sure it's at the weight.
Okay.
And then make sure, well, I make sure that the top of the crimp, which you can feel the weight, is at the ruler. You take another crimp. And I don't really have any measurements for this part, so I just make sure the crimp is going to be so at the chugger so it doesn't move.
Okay.
And I just pull the line so it's at the same.
Alright.
But I can crimp it without getting the chugger in there.
Alright.
Then you just pull it back up. And that's your first squid.
Perfect. Alright. Now in this request we had 3 and 3. So your next thing is you put your Flippy through. What's your distance there?
It's going to be 18 again, so you just want to make sure that the top of the crimp is at the top of the ruler. And you just take another crimp. Put it at 18. Extra piece of line. Crimp it. repeat the process for the crimping again.
Squidnation, this is Mia.
And then you have your second one.
I'm going to pause it for the third one. Alright, she's almost done with the third one. And then typically we do 5. Typically in our Billfish edition we do 2 Flippies and 3 squids. This is a bigger boat that requested it. That fishes out of North Carolina. And since it's a bigger boat, he asked for 3 Flippies and 3 squids. So that's why you're going to see. We can do it in any style, any length, any number of squids, any combination, any sequence you need. Whatever it is you guys desire, we can try to accommodate it. And somebody may be asking why we do this. Well, there's something about what he saw as bait that he wanted this, or possibly black and green is just a great combination. This is actually a super dark green squid. If you look at the squid here, it looks like it's actually black with green fleck. But if you put it up to the light, you will clearly see that it is a green squid. It's super dark green. That's why we call it super dark green. Now you're on to the inline squids. Now we didn't show people how we make the flippies because we just don't do that. But in each squid there's a 1 ounce weight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you did that one a little different than you did the other one. Why are you leaving a tag end here? Did we explain that to you?
We don't leave the tag ends on these.
On these, we do actually.
No, we don't.
It's on the...
On the Fat Daddy bread.
We leave the tag end here because what happens is sometimes squids ride up the chain. If a squid rides up the chain, the crimp gets caught in the head. So put this one in there real quick, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This is something new that we actually learned. We got it from a tip in one of the magazines, actually. So anyway, so let's say you're trolling along, and this is flush. If this was flush, and this squid rides up, pull it tight, it can get caught in that crimp, and then you got to shake it and wiggle it, and then it finally comes out. But if we leave this tag end of the shim exposed by 1 inch or 2, when it rides up, it gets caught here, and it'll never